Hey, coaches, welcome back to Football Talk with Coach Chip. Today I'm going to be talking power scheme. And also, I wanted to show you my Just Play program that I bought last year, a little bit further ago than last year. During the pandemic, I was bored and I was starting doing these videos, and I said, "Oh, this is really cool." And I heard about it on the Run the Power podcast. And so I went online and looked at it, and it was really cool. And I've had several people hit me up in comments, emails, a couple of them through social media, the Football Talk with Coach Chip on Facebook. Of course, my email is siegel.chip@gmail.com. And and a lot of what I do is driven by you guys that ask me questions and ask about things and stuff like that. And so I was just wondering, you know, what could I do to kind of kill two birds with one stone? Because another coach hit me up asking me about my power rules. And as I was doing that, I was showing him the what ifs they line up like this, if you want to use a tight end or whatever, instead of the way I do it. And I gave him the basic rules and all. And remember, I'll do that for anybody. As soon as I saw the email, I think the email was a few hours old. Maybe it was sent last night, and I saw it this morning. I hit him back up and I said, I'll get it to you in a little bit. I was getting dressed to come to school after my morning run, and and I saw it, and I said, let me get to my computer and I'll send it to you. And I got it to him this morning, and we've corresponded a little bit. And I'm going to talk more about him on another podcast, another episode of Football Talk with Coach Chip. All right, now this is the way I normally block it. Y'all know I love RPOs, and you see what we got. You got gap on down. Okay, nobody's in the gap. I tell him a five tech doesn't count as on. Okay, and his rules gap on down. They got a three tech, he's on, so you got a double team right here. Now, I love to do it this way because you can just play double team. Don't come off, no combo, because you're going to wrap with the backside guard to the mic and you're going to read the wheel. Okay, you see this right here, and we've talked about that. And I'll tag up some videos, give you some links down in the comment section below in the episode description where you can go and see how I do RPOs, and you can hit me up at siegel.chip@gmail.com. That's SEAGLE.chip. Here you see Chip Siegel up here on the top of the screen. And of course, the center's blocking back. Okay. I love doing that. That way you don't have to have a stud at center. Just could have a kid that can get in the way, but he makes great snaps. And you got to have that if you're going to do being shotgun. So you're going to get a back block, you're going to double at the point of attack, and you're going to get a turnout, kick block, J block on the defensive end by your H or your F. I like doing it backside, cross face, so the quarterback can view the wheel, okay, and see him. And I talk about that in another episode, how to do the RPOs and the reads. But and if he commits to here, so this is why I was doing this for y'all. I wanted to do an unpaid spot for my just place, and so many of y'all ask about it. Boom, right. If he commits there, you disconnect and you hum it right in there to this guy. Some people like to do a little sit down right here behind where the wheel is, and the ball would be thrown more over here with him just kind of doing a slant sit right there. If for some reason this outside backer carries after the quarterback's already read the wheel committing, so the wheel does this, and then that guy does this right here. Okay, and I got him hidden. My bad. That's not my just plays problem. That's a Coach Chip problem right there. Okay, so if that linebacker carries him in here, because he's not looking at this linebacker, he's looking at this one, then you throw the under route out here. And that's how I like to block it because you don't have to block one guy. And you just got a nice little easy pitch and catch right there. And you get a double team at the point of attack. And usually a three technique's a pretty good football player. All right, I'm going to save and exit. And then I'm going to show you another way to do it. You say, well, I don't have a guy or I don't want to throw RPO. Now, I don't know that you can run both these. I guess you could if you wanted to, but I wouldn't recommend it. This one here is really good. Click on edit. Okay, now look, there is no read. I guess you could say he's a pre-snap read, okay? That outside linebacker is a pre-snap read. But let's just look at how I block it. Okay, he is going to, everybody's blocking the same except these guys, instead of a double team, they're doing a combo. Okay, notice the H or the F is J blocking right here, getting the kick out on the DN, and you're getting a combo double team here. Eyes on the mic, bodies, hands, shoulder pads on the three tech. If the mic commits right here, guard comes off. Mic climbs over the top tackle comes off, just basic double team. And you say, wait a minute, he's not going to backside? No. Here's why. I was having an issue when I wanted to do it this way. And when we weren't throwing the RPO, quarterback really just couldn't do it. And that's okay. He was good at everything else. So what we did was I said, just wrap tight around that back block. Of course, it's different against an odd front. And you got backside backer. So when he comes here, we got him. Probably making contact more in here, okay? But I put the line in here so to demonstrate eyes inside, eyes back to the left of the backside, getting this guy as you wrap around the center's back block. And you're getting a combo here. And now you got a hat for a hat. Okay, you got 6 hats on 6 hats. And what you're doing, you're getting a double team combo here. And one of them's going to get, if Mike does this, tackle gets him. If Mike comes straight ahead, guard gets him. He comes off. Okay, so that's a great way of doing it. All right, that's a great way of doing it and getting everything accounted for. Now, another thing you could do is, and I don't have a diagram for it, is just let him block right here, block out on the 3 tech because I'm a slave to angles, and let the tackle fold and go get Mike. Okay, now you got a hat on a hat, no need to read it. Okay, no combo. So what you got to ask yourself, can my kids combo block? And some teams have difficulty comboing it. Okay, the kids have issues comboing the 3 tech or anybody for that matter. And you don't want to do that. You love angles. Let the guard just drive the 3 out. Let the tackle fold inside on the Mike. Let the H or the F, whatever you call him, do his J block, turn out on the DN, and you got the same play. But you didn't have to worry about teaching combos all the time. That's a great way to do it for a small program with limited time resources because the kids are going both ways. All right, what about this? It's not an RPO, it's an access. If this dude's playing in here, you can teach your quarterback, can he make the play on the bubble? And if he can't, or the other way to ask it, can he fall in and make the play here if he's real tight in here like this? Okay, then you just fake it, boom, throw it. Or you may want to tell your quarterback, if it's there, just take the snap, take a step and throw it. And by putting him on the same side, you don't have to worry about collision. The quarterback just take it and step this way and then throw the bubble, and you're 2-on-1 out here. Okay, 2-on-1. Pretty good stuff. All right, that's it. Short episode. Anyway, this is just different ways to block the power. I gave you 3. If you want diagrams, hit me up at siegel.chip. You see how to spell my name right up here in the upper left-hand corner. All right, join the conversation at Football Talk with Coach Chip on Facebook. I'm at Chip Siegel on Twitter. Oh, and by the way, big announcement. I don't know when it'll come out. I'll talk to him this weekend coming up. I'll be doing a podcast with Coach Bandstra, and I hope I'm saying his name right because I've only seen it on social media. I've never talked to him. We have corresponded back and forth, so no pronunciation of a name that I'm aware of, and I hope I'm saying it right, but it looks like Bandstra, and I'm going to be doing his podcast with him at some point in his YouTube channel, and that's going to be real fun. I haven't done one since right before the pandemic hit. It aired after the pandemic hit, but it was taped with the guys at Run the Power, which are great guys. Run the Power podcast is a great podcast, and there's a bunch of others out there too. But if you want me to promote you, you're going to have me on. So hit me up if you got any questions. Please go down below, subscribe, click on like, and share the co-living crap out of it. I'm at school right now. I'm at the end of my planning period, and I got a bunch of kids coming in here. I'm trying to stomp out ignorance, one person, one student at a time. All right, y'all have a great day. And as I always like to tell you, be elite.